Okay, it's like February 24th or something like that, 2017. We keep forgetting to tell you guys this shit, and it really bugs me when I go back later and don't know what year or whatever, or month or date or day or whatever. This is a Saturday and my baby's out busking because we are out of gas. See the out of gas thingy? Can you see it? Weird, I can't see it. Am I blind or what? Oh. So we are out of gas and my baby is out there. And behind him are a whole bunch of bikes. And motorcycles, and somebody's already given him some money, and I'm really, that's nice. And bikers and bikes and are all parked across the street, and I told my sweetheart, surely you're not gonna go out and busk in this, you know, and my baby said, yeah, I think I'm gonna. And by the time he got his little sign made that says out of gas and got everything together and his costume put on, a lot of the bikers had left, but I said, well, maybe that's even better, or I don't know if I said it, but I thought it. And then the battery died on the camera, and then I said, well, maybe the other battery is charged and maybe I could find the other battery, and I did. And here's my baby out already busking, and people are already being nice when he just like whipped it out and started playing. So I think he's bringing a little, I don't know, levity to the biker rally, which I think that's good for everybody. It's kind of like, here's all the fancy rich people over at Connie's, and right across the street are all the bikers, and let's just say there's just a slight bit of I wouldn't even use the word anxiety, but let's just say some sort of electricity that's underlying everything out here. And my baby's, you know, making it a little, just like bringing a soothing, whimsical quality to the day. It's cold out there, but the sun is shining, so I'm kind of like sitting in a greenhouse in here, and I love it because I don't want to be out there in the freaking cold. And to be quite honest, I am still as I'm becoming more antisocial, dudes. You know, you guys are so lucky I'm even talking to you. I hope you feel lucky. Do you feel lucky, punks? But, well, they all lucky, Guama.
Hell yeah, they're lucky. My Guama has not even felt like toining on the camel for 3 weeks. 21 days, we think. And so you guys are damn lucky that she even toined on. And came out of the house, well, the apartment, because I tell you what, she has not wanted to. She is not wanting to get out of the damn house, and she is not wanting to toin on the camel. She feels way too vulnerable. She feels vulnerable, you guys, and she don't need to be out, but she did it anyway.
Well, I probably do kind of need to get out every once in a while.
Well, only if you know you want to potentially put gas in the car.
Well, I think they're appreciating it over at the rally. He's bringing some color and flair to I was gonna say colorful rally, and it is colorful in its way, but it tends to be, you know, chrome and black, and with leather, which is, you know, to be expected in a biker rally, is it not? But my baby's bringing a little brightness, a little shine, we'll say. a little glitter, a little glitter, a little glitter to the gritter, a little glitter to the grit. And he's the sparkle, and they're the grit, and that's cool. Everybody's got their place, but my baby's got his place. He's like, if you think of a spaghetti western, and we ate spaghetti last night, so it makes you think of, I think of a spaghetti western, and you think of, all the, gritty stuff, in the western. And then my baby walks into the saloon, and the door's swinging, and he's got his trumpet, and he's got his purple hat and his colorful scarf. I mean, he rocks everybody's world. He turns the whole, what am I trying to say? The whole ambiance upside down, kind of. The whole vibe. And maybe it needed to be turned upside down. He brings like I said, the levity or even a touch of humor to the scene, and it's necessary. A lot of times in those westerns, they have the piano player. And, well, the piano player, as far as I remember, always survives. And that's good, because we not only want to survive, we got to make some damn gas money, but we'll see what happens. But I told my baby he's brave for going out there and playing music at a biker rally. But he said, "Oh, I don't feel brave." I'm like, "Well," he says, "they all are nice." I'm like, "Well, yeah, of course they're all nice, but if they weren't nice, you'd be crazy and not brave. You'd be crazy and stupid. But they are nice, so he's brave." That's what I established. But I think he is a little bit crazy. Maybe more than a little bit. I better turn off the car. Oops. Not turn off the car, but turn off the key. So I have been feeling rather sick, completely fatigued. I would use the word totally straight up fucking exhausted. That's not just a word, but several words, and it seems to convey the way it feels quite well. But I've also been incredibly nauseated, vomiting, not regularly, but occasionally. And he's actually wearing my hat, because he didn't bring a hat, but he often wears daguerreotype, the Dougie hat.
Oh, loves that Dougie hat. That Dougie hat is just wonderful.
I could have worn my leather Harley Davidson jacket, except for that it was taken with the RV. But I think we might be able to get that back at some point. Because we don't know if we told you, but the original owner of the RV went and got it for us and took out quite a loan to do it, so we have to pay her back. And we don't have the money to pay her back yet, so she may or may not be waiting patiently, and we assume she's waiting patiently, but
Well, are you gonna show me, Grandma, because I'm resting here in the front seat, and more in the spirit of my grandma's extreme fatigue. I'm not exactly full of energy myself. The sun is nice and warm, though. Hell yeah, Hell's Bells, I really enjoy it.
I'll let you guys see me a little bit. I'm growing my hair out. Haven't trimmed it since we moved inside, which is a little over 3 weeks. And so this is what I got going on. Man, how can I have dandruffy stuff coming off my head? Well, it's the damn desert, dudes. I'll tell you what. It's so damn dry out here, and then we take a whole bunch of baths, hot baths, as many as we can in our apartment now. And that'll dry your ass out pretty quickly. And your head and your scalp. But then we slather ourselves with tons of lotion, and thank goodness I bought like 4 lotions from the Dollar Tree. That's only $4, by the way. And we've been going through them like freaking crazy. So you take the desert and you add dehydration to that, like water, taking lots of hot baths. You'd think that'd hydrate you, but it actually dehydrates you, because the heat sucks the oil off you, and the oil then allows the fluid as in, you know, water out of you, saps it out of you, and then you have to put oil or lotion back on you. And when you put the lotion back on you, all the water got sapped out before you put the lotion on, so it doesn't hold in the water. The water's already gone. And then my baby's taking a little break between lights, and I gotta tell you guys, I asked my baby, do my eyes look heavy and tired? And he's like, no. So, but you guys might disagree, I have no idea, but I tell you what, they feel heavy and tired. I'm just so worn out. And well, to be honest, every night I'm having nightmares, and I'm going through this major healing thing, and it's like, how long have I been doing this major healing thing? A long, long time. I'll tell you what, it takes time to heal. And so I've been doing this major healing thing. It's getting more and more intense. Getting tireder. Every time I go to sleep, I have bad nightmares. Last night I actually had some nightmares, I think, but they didn't feel like nightmares, thank goodness. If I told them to you, you'd go, oh my God, that sounds like a horrible nightmare. But I didn't feel attached to the dream, because I was like, man, tonight, please, you know, last night, either give me a break from all these damn nightmares, or make it so damn bad that that'll be the last horrible nightmares I have. So it was kind of somewhere in there I struck a balance, and that was to have nightmares but not feel like attached to them or something, which was fine by me because I got more rest and was able to wake up this morning. But I do feel like I need to go to sleep right now. Maybe I should just rest. So here I'm gonna give you guys over to watching my baby. I can't see, I hate that. Okay, I'm just gonna have to assume that you guys can see my baby.
I think it's a good idea to rest, Grandma. right now when you have a minute to rest, and if you're too tired to do anything else later, then that's fine.
I went into this place where we know there's a public restroom, and I got, well, I'll show it to you guys. This big old stack of paper towels down here. Well, we need them, so I got them. And I figure it's good karma for the people who ended up giving us those, not knowing they did, but they'll find out when they watch this clip. But it's funny because as awkward as, say, my baby could potentially, and these people from Connie's might feel about the biker rally, it seems like the biker rally's a little bit, let's say, uncomfortable about my baby. Cool. Not cool that people are uncomfortable. It's just cool to know that everybody's slightly off kilter when it comes to differences. I myself blend in everywhere I go, so that's good, but my baby doesn't always blend in, and he's not trying to blend in right now. So good for him. I'm more of, I could be a chameleon. I can go over and be a part of the biker rally. Of course, if I'm part of the biker rally, I'm not going to fit in, but I don't fit, well, I fit in with my baby everywhere I go, but I don't fit in on this side of the street either, you know? So, interesting as it is, it's, I'm a person that outside of my baby, you know, outside of being with just my baby, or my own, you know, children, I feel like I'm a freaking outsider. It's funny because I use the word outside, but what I mean is, like, with my own family, I feel, you know, a part of, but everywhere else in the world I go, I feel like an outsider. But, I can blend in, but not really ever blend in. I can seem a part of, maybe on the surface or something. No, not even on the surface. But wherever I go, I'm an outsider. That's what I'm trying to say. And I don't mind it. I think it's a good thing to be an outsider everywhere you go. But it has a price that you pay, right? Because you're always an outsider. But I want to be kind of embraced as an outsider. Does that make sense? Like, I want to be a part of, join in, but with this firm understanding that I'm an outsider. And what's interesting is my baby's the exact same way. So we can, like, be outsiders together. You know? Be different and unique in similar ways. Huh? That dog is cool. What dog, Wilma? It ain't nothing but a hound doggy. A crying all the time. Not Willie, it looked happy, didn't it, Mama? Yeah. It ain't nothing but a hound doggy. A happy all the time. Hey, that's a new variation on an old theme. Nice. All I know is I'm fucking relaxed, Mama. My life is grand. My life is the grandest life of any four-legged could have. Except for maybe my life. I'm very relaxed here in the sun. So I found a bunch of books. We went to the library, Lafarge Branch Library, and found a bunch of books there, and then I came over here to Connie's to pick up the magazines that they're not magazines, they're like local publications of stuff like that Diane Armitage writes for, and that's cool. She's a great writer. Can't understand most of the words that she uses because she has such a big vocabulary, but I think that's cool. If you can't understand what somebody's saying, then you know they're good. So, but she's an art critic, and we've talked to her a little bit before on our camera, and she probably wishes we hadn't, but maybe she loves it. Maybe she can't wait for us to do another shout out to her and talk about her some more. But in all honesty, she's been my teacher, and I was in a life-changing class with her. It was called Contemporary Art, and I really got excited about that class. I was thrilled about that class. I just loved it. Here's the Chocolate Maven, in case you guys needed an excuse to come to Santa Fe. They have good food. We sometimes get their burritos for free from Bienvenidos in the sack lunches that they give to homeless people, but we're not homeless anymore, so we're going and getting the big box of food again. But I've eaten at Chocolate Maven before. My baby hasn't, but he's eaten their food either way, and it's a good place, good food, you know. And but Diane Armitage, she writes for this, and she's a teacher out at the school, and really, to be quite honest, I love her. She's my friend. She is a highly opinionated woman, and well, I can't speak for her to say that she, you know, whether or not she respects me for being highly opinionated, but I sure respect her for being very vocal and highly opinionated, because we need more women like that in the world. And I hope she doesn't give up that spirit out there at SFCC just because they're like, I don't know if they're straight up firing people, but they're putting a bunch of pressure on people, and, well, let's just say fucking with everything in a bad way, and banishing people like me. And if they're banishing students who are vocal, then that scares teachers who are vocal, right? She's the reason I pick up the magazine. And see, here's her name. Liberty City, Coming of Age in Cinematic Space by Diane Armitage. I can't tell you for sure if, I don't know for sure if you're seeing her name, so I hope you are. And that's in the magazine, and I took a lot of film classes with her, and right now she's writing about the film. So far, it's the film Moonlight that she thinks is a masterpiece, and I haven't seen it, but it's a nuanced, dramatic unfolding of one unique character enhanced by undertones of ambiguity in a context of profound moodiness and irresolution. So, sounds like a movie I should read. Oh, it was based on an unproduced screenplay titled In Moonlight, Black Boys Look Blue. So anyway, well, we miss you, Diane, so sorry that, you know, I don't know, I hope some people have come along and into SFCC to replace the cool people who left, even though I'm really mad at Liam still. But he was still cool and should be out at SFCC, but whatever. If even Liam himself doesn't realize that, then what can I say? Oh, here's a deal in the SFCC Visual Arts Gallery, but it's a gallery show, and it's not, Diane did not write this. but it's written by Jordan Eddy. Something I need you to know. Something I need you to know is the art exhibit there. So anyway, I don't know how I feel about the SFCC gallery, because I used to work in gallery management and I had a whole lot of complaints about that place. You can bet you I did, but got a degree from there, and glad it's over, to be honest. But film, and I don't want that to be over, and I don't want my, I would like to own a gallery. So, but I mean, can't say all bad things about the gallery management program. I mean, that would be silliness. I learned a lot, and I had some great teachers, and I just had some great experiences out there. But I had some disappointing experiences too, My baby's like getting a little discouraged, I can tell by his face, so. That's alright, he's doing alright. He doesn't have to always, like, have all of his expectations met a certain way, or mine, and I don't really know if I expect anything at all. What I told him is, when you're done out there, just hop in the car and we'll go. So, and by done, I mean whenever he's done. He doesn't have to do anything at all. So he's kind of like got ambiguity. We'll use that word that Diane used. Ambiguity in the way he feels about busking. Sometimes he feels he feels utterly thrilled about busking, and sometimes he feels the opposite, which is apparently right now. So I'm going to shut you guys off.